Door slammed shut on him, trapping him inside.
These scratches look fresh. They must have been made by Dr. Bruno.
Creating a vaccine for poliomyelitis.
What is this strange apparatus? Maybe Dr. Zaks could enlighten me. Ernestine, where can I find Dr. Zaks?
He is with a patient at the moment upstairs. All of Dr. Bruno's patients have been transferred to him for the time being, so he has plenty of work.
Think I could talk to any of them?
Of course. You should start with Caroline. Dr. Bruno spent a lot of time with her. Oh, and make sure you grab a surgical mask before you go upstairs.
Great, I found a mask. Doctor, sorry to bother you. I meant to ask...
Now is a bad time, Miss Myers. Caroline, try to relax. Damn it. Miss Myers, some help. I need leg braces, quick. Hurry up. Pass me the leg braces.
Great, I found leg braces. There you go.
Put them over here. If you could, please use the ankle straps to restrain her. One more thing. Please call Ernestine and tell her to grab an adrenaline shot.
I'm on it. Dr. Zaks needs you to bring him a syringe of adrenaline right now. One of the patients is in critical condition.
There's some adrenaline in the office. Let's move. I'll get the adrenaline. You grab a syringe from the cupboard.
Great, I found a syringe.
You've got it?
Yes.
Let's run upstairs now. We've got the adrenaline. Anna, syringe.
Nurse, hold her down. Miss, some assistance.
We've got this.
Just a little longer.
Everything's okay.
Do you think I'll be able to talk to the patient anytime soon?
It's hard to tell. But definitely not right now. I'm sorry you've had to witness this, Miss Myers.
That's okay. Glad I could help. Speaking of help, could you tell me what this blueprint is of?
That's an iron lung. Carl was working on it. It's a ventilator that encloses a patient and stimulates breathing by varying the pressure inside.
So, essentially, it's a device that breathes for you.
Correct. Except Carl couldn't get it to work, and he hadn't made any progress with it in quite a while. It was a distraction from working on the vaccine more than anything else.
I see.
Is there anything else? I'm quite tight on time, unfortunately.
No problem, Doctor. I've kept you long enough.
Miss Myers! Miss Myers, wait! I didn't have a chance to thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I'd be delighted to have you come over this evening.
I'd love to.
Splendid. I'll see you later.
Looks like the police already cleared out. There are a couple of things I need to discuss with Uli. I should head off to the police station, in that case.
Anna, we were just about to close the case. Everything's conclusive. It was an unfortunate accident. I'm closing it as soon as Dirk fills out his part of the paperwork. Anna, there is nothing else to look into. We've got to draw the line somewhere.
I understand. I'd like to have a word with Dirk. Is he down there?
Yes, I'll be with you shortly.
Dirk, how can I help you? We don't have much time left.
Looks like you already met with Uli.
Yes. And I can't say I'm surprised. So there's no time to waste.
I'm still working on the fingerprints.
Did you manage to open the scratched-up lockbox Uli brought earlier?
I didn't.
Well, where is it?
In this cabinet. The key should be around there somewhere.
Okay. Keep working on those fingerprints. I've got it. Great! I found a key. Got it. Now for the fun part. That was easier than expected.
Any progress?
I've just cracked the lockbox, and we were about to see what's inside.
I don't understand.
Me neither.
Why would Dr. Brunner scratch an empty box?
Maybe he was alluding to something that should have been there.
Maybe somebody cleared it out before we got to the hospital.
Or maybe the scratches have nothing to do with the case and were made prior to the accident. In any case, it's not enough for us to proceed with the investigation.
Something is off with this accident. Uli, you see it too, don't you? The skull, the full mug of coffee, this scratched, empty lockbox. There are too many strange details to write them all off as pure chance.
If you look close enough, everything becomes strange. You're losing perspective.
If you'll excuse me, I've got something.
What is it?
As you may know, paper is a fibrous material. It absorbs oils really well. It's near impossible to get rid of it, even right after light contact. You can try to do so with rubber or a bit of water, but I think it's still possible to trace.
What exactly did you find?
Is it a fingerprint on one of the papers?
Yes. No. Well, not exactly. It's what I didn't find. The death note is absolutely clean. There's no trace of skin oils whatsoever.
Are you absolutely certain there's no trace?
I double-checked.
He could have been wearing gloves.
Correct, except there were no gloves at the scene.
Is Dr. Brunner's pen here?
Yes, it's among the rest of the evidence.
Great! I found a pen. As I thought, the ink is blue.
What's the matter?
There. Check the ink color.
The death note was written in black.
Dr. Brunner always used this pen. All his writing was in blue. I skimmed through a stack of papers in his office. He never used black ink, not even once.
Dirk, we'll need you to redo the graphology analysis on the note.
All right.
I guess the case is still open?
Yes, this is reason enough for us to explore these possibilities. We're not closing the case. Yet.
Good. I have to run now. I promised a friend I'd pay her a visit.
Good evening. Welcome to my home.
Sorry I'm late. I've convinced the police to keep the case open.
They're still implying it was an accident, aren't they? Such nonsense. Could I offer you some coffee? Tea?
Don't trouble yourself. I'll fix some myself.
That tea is quite bitter. You probably want sugar. Make sure you stir it well.
It doesn't look like you live here alone.
I don't. Both my husband and my daughter are out working. I'm sorry about that. Charles isn't very welcoming. and prefers to hide from the public.
I know exactly what you mean.
You have to try one of these homemade biscuits. Georgette is a great baker.
Delicious. Thank you. I was meaning to ask you about Dr. Zaks and Dr. Brunner. What was their relationship like?
How can I put it? Manipulative? Yes, manipulative. That would be the best word. Dr. Brunner was all about helping people. He was exceptional at that. The patient's well-being and progress in the medical field were his singular goals.
Dr. Zaks seems to be more arrogant.
Exactly. He's self-centered, much more drawn by the money and the respect aspects of his career. I think he used Dr. Brunner.
In what way?
It'd be better if you saw for yourself. Read the article in the latest issue of Science Universe. There's one over there.
Please, don't stand up. I'll get it. Great. I found a magazine. I intend to combat polio with my new vaccine. Wait a second. Aren't both of them supposed to be the inventors?
I can assure you Dr. Brunner did most of the work, if not all of it.
This is important. I'll look into it. It's getting late. Thank you for the warm welcome, Ernestine. I'll keep you informed about the case.
Oh, think nothing of it, Anna. Glad to have you over.
Is that Caroline? Looks like somebody has a secret.
I can't, Miss Myers. It's squeezing me too hard.
But I couldn't find any of the vaccine patient's test data.
Wait a second. There's something on the back. Scratches.